here we
All right,
go.
so today it officially came down. Ricada's conviction. So let's go into the Ricada convicted folder.
Oh,
and
no.
let's have a look here.
Ooh,
buddy. He's pled guilty there to a felony. And the start date, August 1st, 2025, Sunday at 7 p.m. Ricada going to jail. Now, Ricada's whole cope at this point is reliant on what is above the start date, may be deferred of compliant with probation. So Ricada is having to get down on his hands and knees and lick the boots of his parole officer to try and avoid going to jail for 30 days. But I have a feeling they're going to show him no mercy.
They're sick of him. They're sick of him.
He's not going to be able to stay sober, bro.
No. And they always he always talks shit about them on Melton.
This is where it gets brutal.
Okay.
Defendant is placed on supervised probation for 5 years. Monitored. Supervised probation for 5 years.
I thought you were joking about the monitor.
Here is the conditions. The defendant must comply with the following conditions or he goes to prison. Do not use or possess alcohol or drugs. He has no ability to drink alcohol for 5 years.
Ooh, that's bad,
buddy.
Bro.
That's tough, buddy. Looks like you're going to prison,
Not even
Baldo.
a single... Is it like monitor? Is it like a patch you were saying?
Well, we're going to get into all of the various conditions. So here we have random drug testing. Submit to random drug and alcohol testing as directed by the agent or law enforcement. Must submit a baseline test as soon as possible. And that's up to the discretion of his PO. Listen to this one.
Yeah.
Cognitive skill training. Cooperate with cognitive skills programming as directed by your agent. So what this is they've identified that Ricada has a deviant mind, that he has bad thoughts and bad thought processes. So he has to actually go in and they're going to rewire his brain with this conditioning. They're basically going to treat him like a child. And they're going to try and explain to him how to make right decisions.
Oh my God.
He's going to lose it, bro. He's going to lose his mind,
Clockwork Orange level? Like, he has to have the eyes open?
The court has deemed him a bad egg. And he's going to have to suffer. So then we remain law-abiding. Well, I don't know if that's going to work out with the whole, cyber crime situation. Sign a probation agreement and sign and comply with probation agreement and meet with agent as directed. Do not use or possess firearms, ammunition, or explosives. No more guns for you, Ricada. 5 years of no guns, no ammo. He cannot defend himself,
They obtained permission from agent before leaving the state?
Oh, buddy. And he's going to have to go before the PO. And imagine the PO holds his fate in his hands as to whether or not he's going to jail. And he's going to have to come before the parole officer on bended knee and beg him for permission to go to Las Vegas for Melton's Hackamania event.
Oh my God.
Hey, I'm in a program, for probation, and I'm just like an addict, But can I have permission to head to Las Vegas, officer? It's wild, bro.
This is crazy, dude.
Okay, so he has to contact his probation officer as directed. Tell your probation officer within 72 hours if you have contact with law enforcement. So you better not speed, Ricada. You better not get pulled over, buddy. Looks like those drives are going to be really slow, Ricada. Tell your probation officer within 72 hours if you are charged with any new crime. Tell your probation officer within 72 hours if you change your address, employment, or telephone number. He's not gonna like this, bro. They're gonna run his show.
This is
and
crazy.
He's such an arrogant, narcissistical, egotistical scumbag. This is gonna drive him insane. Sign releases of information as directed. Here's the best part, though. Cooperate with the search of your person, residence, vehicle, workplace, property, and things as directed by your probation officer.
At any time.
So just at any time, Ricada could get a knock at the door from the probation officer, and he has no choice but to let him in and search his entire house. And if the house isn't up to the probation officer's standards, he goes to jail. Directly to jail.
Ooh,
do
Monopoly.
not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Do not collect subs.
Ordered on April 18th, 2025. Defendant is ordered. You've been ordered like a little gimp bitch. Like the slave of the government that you are.
Brutal.
To perform like a monkey who does what he's told. The dancing monkey that you are, Ricada. You will perform community work service for 80 hours. And bro, he's gonna tell him, you're not picking up the trash quick enough, bud.
Remember I told you he had a wife and a girlfriend? Were the wife and the girlfriend there?
The wife was there. The girlfriend did not show up.
No, April wasn't there.
Who are
these? Are literally who's. Okay.
It's so funny.
It's Divinity said, buddy.
What's happening?
April no-showed. Ricada didn't have the balls to bring his side piece to court again. Or maybe April's just through with him. There's no more ape.
I'm assuming he probably thought it would look better if he didn't have his wife and his mistress there.
Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah.
Yeah, for once.
Okay. So I think it was his mom that was with his wife. She looked like really sad.
Was his dad there?
Huh?
Was his dad there?
I'm assuming so. There were two other men that were in the back. One looked like he was maybe younger. I don't know if he has an older son.
17, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
To his mom, then they weren't sitting together, so maybe not.
Okay.
I had a lot of anxiety sitting in there. I don't know if I could just feel everybody else's anxiety, but it was.
Yeah, we feel yours and we have it.
He kept making eye contact with me, so he obviously.
That's so funny, bro. You know, Ricada was seething, bro.
With a clipboard?
Yeah,
she's writing notes. He knows that it's getting reported to the internet.
I knew that I was there to report for you. So that was a little awkward, but he did get sentenced 30 days.
Everyone's so happy. Look at Nova. Look at him, buddy. That was exactly my reaction when Josh Moon sent me the news.
2 jail days that he had already done, so they're taking that off. So 28 days. And
28 days.
That on August 1st.
A female cycle. Nick's going to jail for a female cycle.
Say it again. What'd you say?
He's due to
everyone's so happy.
Everybody's
rules.
so happy. Everybody's just dunking on him.
Report for that on August 1st, 7 p.m. He has to do 80 hours of community service. He cannot use any alcohol. No.
Yes.
This guy. Look at this guy right here.
Medication unless prescribed. Obviously, things like that. It was kind of funny because.
For how long? 5 years?
5 years probation.
He's stimulated.
Look at this guy.
Yes, 5 years of probation slave to the state.
A beer? You can't.
Not even a
vape?
sip.
Not even a.
Not even a puff.
He'll be 48 years old when he could drink a beer.
He can't drink a beer for the rest of the decade. It's 1,825 days.
And then when they asked him if he had anything to say, he said, "Yes, Your Honor, I'd love to." And he said, "I've always been called smart by everyone." And then the judge,
no! What?
The judge looked at him like, "Is this dude serious?"
Oh my god!
After making all these decisions in my life, you begin to think.
What?
Whoa, all these well decisions?
Was he on drugs even then? He made so
The
many
judge
good
looked at-
decisions. Like,
Well,
bro,
made
this
it
guy,
well decisions.
he's going to jail, bro. Like, he took his one chance to plead for mercy and told everybody how smart he was and how good his decision making skills are. That's not what they want to hear, Ricada.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
At him like, is this dude serious? He said after making all these well decisions in my life, you begin to think that you're smart. I put my children through something that I can't undo. I progressed with my wife.
There's no way he said well decisions. Like,
Community.
there's no way.
No.
She had to have had the transcript a bit wrong.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, it's all good.
My children, and I'm very sorry. And he just went on, and the judge kind of
He just started rambling.
Rolled his eyes.
rolled his eyes and
Oh, the judge rolled his
Oh.
eyes.
Judge Wenzel for the win.
yeah, the judge basically was like, you say that you've always been called smart, but with your degrees and what you knew what you were doing. You knew what you were jeopardizing.
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh man.
He's like, I don't know why you would make these decisions so late in your life when you have so much going on for you.
Right. So much to lose.
If it's due to your alcohol abuse that helped you make these bad decisions, but I hope something changes in your life.
Wow.
I forgot to tell you, there's a guy at the flagpole that's wearing like a clown wig.
No! They actually sent the Kiwis sent clowns to the trial. It's too good, bro. That guy's got some swole calves.
Yeah, is that what you were noticing?
I'm happy for everybody. I'm so positive right now.
I'm so happy, guys.
This stream right now is both positive and meaningful.